enter in a corner, you know?
Yeah. So
Must be
hungry.
real hungry.
Yeah.
Got like 29 chickens in a bag on me.
Jesus Christ, woman.
I had 30 and then some bacon, but I ate all the bacon now.
You
I
ate
got
all
left
the
is
bacon?
chicken. Uh-huh.
Well,
You
okay.
can go kill some pigs for me and I'll go make more bacon.
How about we go kill some pigs together?
Okay. I think I could be up for that.
Yeah. Everything else okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Apparently, Melody called on Pedro's lady friend, so.
What?
Uh-huh.
Say that again.
Hey, her Melody called Pedro, excuse me, Melody called Fawn, you know that
Yeah.
girl who sent what's the name of the letter, or what's the name, called her Pedro's lady friend, implying things.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Are they still together? I'm confused.
Yes and no. They are together, but I don't know. I get
Sounds like they should figure some
different
shit
stories from both sides. They really fucking do. And I'm not really trying to be in the middle of it, but they ain't fucking talking. So I need to tell both of them to fucking talk to each other and clear this shit up.
Yeah.
Because it's about to potentially be drama.
Seems like everybody's got it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Woman, head out the fire, have a smoke.
All right. What?
I could start a while after you and still pass you.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
At it.
Not good.
Howdy.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Or
Tired.
can relate.
Yep.
Who's that?
Fawn. She up with August the other night.
Okay.
Her husband was trying to kill her.
Oh.
So I was having a chat with her.
Who's her husband?
Wait, what? Fawn's husband?
Yeah, Irvine something.
John Irvine?
Yeah, there you go.
He's trying to kill her.
Yeah, he tried to.
Why?
Oh boy.
Because they're getting divorced.
Oh.
I mean, one does not necessarily equate to the other, but
I don't know the rules. Yep.
so I heard there was a store robbery. Were you involved with that, Pedro?
Mhm.
I mean, I heard from Rachel, but it was also about fall asleep time, so I was stressed about falling asleep standing there. So
Oh, yeah,
It
there
was
was
you and Wyatt and who went?
me and Wyatt.
just y'all two.
I'm good.
I thought there was a third.
So how'd y'all not get away?
Because fucking Wyatt ran out the back door and didn't say anything to me.
Oh my god.
So all of a sudden I hear is out the back. And I was like, no, I'm just standing here talking. I turn around and the door's open and he's gone. I'm like,
No boy.
out the front. Just run out the front. I'm like, fuck. So, yep. Yeah. Well done, Wyatt.
I think you might need to help him out with some tutoring.
How to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't have the benefit of having Jesse Sterling around to help him with that. You
Yeah.
have to relay that
He fucking just,
sage wisdom.
he just takes off running. I'm like, what? Okay.
What an
Has he
idiot.
gotten away from one yet? I keep
No.
hearing about him
No.
getting caught.
No, he has not.
Oh, jeez.
I
mean,
wish I
did
knew that before.
strawberry too.
I know. He went right out the back and just
Yeah, when
runs
y'all
down the
did
road. I'm like,
strawberry, that shit was funny as fuck. I remember
it's
that.
fantastic. It's fantastic.
I mean, I did strawberry on my own with 4 deputies and managed to get away.
Yeah. The deputy ran me over with a horse.
Oh boy,
That's one way to do it.
Leslie,
Liz.
Liz. Yeah. She. I jumped on the horse, started right off. The deputy recruit roped me off, and she ran me over with the horse.
Damn.
oh boy.
So I got up, took like 4 steps. Deputy recruit roped me. She ran me over with her horse.
Oh god.
I was like, God damn it! Fucking stop!
So what did we
That
learn?
sounds like
Don't do robbery with what?
Yeah.
yeah,
One.
right. Oh, kilograms?
Sure.
And 2 snakes.
How the fuck? Yeah, that was weird. We get next to the water. I'm gonna fill my canteen.
Okay.
nothing for ranching.
You got that right.
Y'all.
What have I done now?
It's just the whole thing between you two is all.
Well, I wish it weren't available either, but it is. What is she doing? She can't stand on the thing and check her letters because I'm here. Is
She
that
already
what's up?
left. No, she already came and left.
Oh, that was quick.
She was awake before the storm, so anything she would have got,
got
she
it.
probably already read. I don't know how to do this with her right now. She's not saying anything different than yesterday.
Morning to you.
Well, then it probably wouldn't be good to have a conversation today.
Morning there.
That's, I agree.
That ain't gonna go her way. That's the case.
So,
She was apparently also waiting on you to start the conversation. And I told her that she's
Yeah.
got to be the one.
I don't mind starting it.
You told me today you weren't the one to go to her.
Well, if she can't come to me, then we'll go settle it real quick. That's easy. I'm sorry I don't have time to be petty, babe.
She's trying to do her side. She's looking to do more for the game, not be the muscle at all. Well,
Okay, let's go
She
have a
don't have
chat
to be,
somewhere in a
but-
nice fucking place with a nice fucking view. Oh, that might have a different meaning to Roz. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, no.
just carry this thing in the bushes or something. Get on the other side, so there's not just a fucking big carcass right here on the road. Everybody's gonna have to
You
look
want to
at.
skin it?
Sure.
I macheted it.
I can see the slash.
And here I was really hoping we'd run into a Felix Mercer. How ironic would that be?
Oh boy. Did you hear about Felix? Rachel?
I've heard what Fawn said about him.
He's coming from other people. He's that whole thing with the bank. Yeah, down in Blackwater. We heard it from the person who heard it that he was saying that it could be
Come on.
the Colts who wait, hold on, we don't have a chat. But it could have been the Colts who trashed their saloon this morning, apparently. Because we're just gonna find a nice spot to have a chat.
know what's funny about this horse?
What's that?
Is that it is 2 times better rooted for running than that other one I have. At least.
Really, 2 times.
Yep.
I'm so glad you didn't get into the thoroughbred. I don't know why you was even pondering that notion,
Because I like a tall horse with a good stride.
even though it can't run.
Hmm. They're very agile. Actually, hold on. We gotta go this way, sorry. Know exactly where we're going.
I've been scratching the gravel today.
My body's ready.
What?
Back over here.
You sure about that?
Sure about what? You gonna answer?
Nothing.
Hell of a view. Got our homestead. Got our land down there. Everything we hold dear to one another. Right fucking below us. Right here, right now. Wouldn't you say, Reaper?
I would say.
I didn't mean to make you cry yesterday. And for that, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. We can't be having it like that. Because you know it ain't alright.
I accept his apology.
I think if y'all go at it and at it with attitude, this is not going to end well for any of us.
I'm just trying to spark a conversation.
The worry is this is very reminiscent of you taking me to the cliff.
That's not why we're here.
Sure about that?
If I even have to answer that, then the doubts will continue. And if anything, if you truly feel that that is the narrative at play right now, I would like for you to remind yourself who stands to the right of you and how important they are to my life, regardless of that outcome.
I know it's not the reason.
Huh?
I know that's not the reason.
For coming up here, you mean?
Good.
Yeah. 99% sure.
Well, I'm 100.
I'm pretty good with my percents.
I don't know what to say. I done said it. You got upset with it. Can't change that.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm not following.
I was gonna say the same thing. I said everything the other day. And you got upset with that.
Reaper, you didn't understand what I was talking about. You kept making it into something completely different. You kept spinning it around. You weren't honest. You weren't upfront. To me,
I was very upfront.
you weren't
I
honest.
was
About it.
He's talking
I
about in the
was.
moment.
Maybe it's because I felt like I was shut down.
You shut yourself down,
Okay,
don't you think?
sure.
Is this a waste of time?
What questions do you have?
I want to know why you couldn't be upfront.
About what?
About why you couldn't have a fucking gun in your hand and defend your family like you talk about what you want to do and that you have done.
Because I have told you and others a million times that I don't want to be part of the 4.
Well, we remedied that.
Yes, we did.
Why couldn't you be honest, though?
Because I already told you guys. You guys knew.
You couldn't be honest
You
because you
forgot.
already told us as to
Yeah,
why yesterday.
I told you. Yep. You
that
knew. I
that
thought
you couldn't
you knew
go
anyway.
No, you didn't say anything about that, Reaper. You said you didn't. It was on your horse, and you gave us reasons. You gave us
And do
determinations
you know
as to
how
why.
many times recently that guy has refused to give me my horse? Any of our horses. It's taken at least like 10 minutes on average.
So we're gonna go with more excuses.
No, that's the logic I
How long were you awake?
I don't know.
Then don't feed me this
Doesn't
bullshit,
matter.
please.
That is literally the logic I saw behind that, and if you don't think that's logic, then
I think that's a
I'm
cop
sorry.
out. 100%.
I knew you guys already knew that I didn't want to be part of the force, so I wasn't trying to make an excuse.
You volunteered to do it, then stepped away as soon as you noticed why I was there.
Yeah,
made up
because
a
he had an
bullshit
alarm.
reason. And you made a bullshit reason up for it as well.
Like I told her, how would you feel? Sure, it may not have happened, and it
Do you
didn't happen, but
want to be in this family?
you've asked that before, and I've said yes, and I
Then
don't
when are
need
you
to
going to
say
show
yes.
up to this conversation and act like it?
Don't even need to say it, be honest.
Oh, you don't?
Nope. You don't realize that, then I can't help you.
Huh?
Should be obvious.
Yeah, it
The
should. I
answer is-
agree. It always has been up until recent. Could not agree more with you.
Well,
So
I'm
tell me
sorry it's
about the
not obvious.
friendship circle you've been building on the outside because of you thinking everybody in the Colt's going to die and you're going to be left alone. And you never once mentioned that to me. Because I'll be honest with you, hearing that gives me a sensibility as if you've already given up on me being around.
No, you gave up yourself for a long time.
True.
And she was
That is-
depressed and
Exactly.
scared.
Didn't know
So
any
she
of
was
it.
trying to insulate herself.
I'm not gonna tell you when you think you're gonna die. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Oh well, you're making me feel awful talking
Why?
like that. So
Why wouldn't you tell me
Why?
that?
I'm not gonna tell you that because you're probably just gonna end up dying within a minute
Huh?
if I talk like that. You're already basically saying you're near death's door, so if I'd said that, you'd probably be dead on the ground in a minute. I'm not gonna tell you that.
But you can tell other people.
Now that it's after the fact.
Yeah, I did not know until within the last couple of weeks, maybe.
Last thing I wanted was for you to feel bad because of how you were feeling.
Because I would know that I have people who give a fuck about me would make me feel like I should go out and kill myself. Is that what you're saying?
No.
It may be that I had
did.
somebody who's always had my back that might even be able to sit in my... Never mind.
I did. Multiple times.
You did?
Do my best to let you know that you mattered and
You're missing my
I
point
had your
again.
back.
Yet again.
Okay, then rephrase it.
Nope. If
Okay.
scoffing is
Yeah.
going to be the thing that you're going to do and commentaries made, then we're not going to make much progress here. Because that's very disrespectful.
I'm not scoffing, I'm listening. And I'm
you
not
scoff.
understanding. Okay.
If you're
Well.
understanding, you'd pay attention to what I'm saying instead of cutting me off.
I didn't even know I was cutting you off, but go ahead.
You understand that I care for you a great amount, right?
I did.
You did? So you get your feelings in a mix last night, and all of a sudden that's changed. Is that what I'm hearing? That
I
easy.
thought you knew me.
So did I.
At least we agree on something.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing to agree on. Now I'm all about, and I'll support in whatever way you ever need. But if you can't be real with me about real shit with you, then I don't even know you. Why do you think I talked to you about how I felt I was at a demise, how I felt like my walls were closing in and my life was coming to an end soon because of the way I live? Why do you think I mentioned that to you?
Day by day by day.
You're,
Because I figured you'd given up on yourself.
no, why
And
do
I
you think
tried.
why do you think I mentioned that to you, Reaper?
Everybody.
Huh?
To
You
everybody.
said it to everybody in the cult.
No,
Every
basically.
I
single
said
person.
I'm not asking that. I said, why do you think I said it to you?
Because you had given up on yourself. That's why. And you wanted us to prepare ourselves. So I did.
Said that to you because I thought it mattered.
I had grief inside.
I wasn't in a good place, and I'm sorry for that.
I don't think either one of us saw that in the moment.
For months.
Now looking back, it was you reaching out for help, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
For months
But-
grieved inside.
It's a big shock to me, Reaper. When you go from that one person that I could always, and just let me finish, okay? That I could always count on, and without even question, without even making motion to it, without even saying that you need to do it, you have stood in front of a person with a gun that has stood to me countless many times. And if I hurt you in any way, from the bottom of my heart and the depth of my fucking soul, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you through that. I didn't know you were suffering from it. You never talked to me about it.
That was after the fact. I just wanted to forget it. Because everybody was happy. And there was no need to bring up drama that was already in the past. I had already dealt with it. And I had found a solution. And I had even found a way to better myself and give myself a boost. I didn't see myself as having much of a purpose back then. And in fact, I remember the day I figured out how to change all that, and you might remember as well. The day we were up here, maybe up somewhere high, and I was off by myself, and I was thinking, am I doing anything right? Am I doing anything meaningful? Sure, I'm a muscle in the group, but there's got to be something more I can do around here. And that's when I thought to myself, okay, well, hey, I can do more. I'll try out medical, and so I got involved with that. And I also had some friends on the outside, and I had fun with that. And it comforted me knowing that if one day the most important person in my life died, I would still have something to live for. Because otherwise, I might as well be dead. I might as well. If you died, I might as well be dead too. What's the point of living? That's how I've always considered Honestly, when I thought about it, I figured if you died, I might as well be dead and give up on life. Then I started to realize it wasn't exactly healthy to think like that. And to think for several months, to think every day was probably your last, because it sure felt like it every time it was brought up. Just made my heart ache. And so I tried to hide it best I could, see if it'd go away eventually, especially after things looked up. You guys got together, life seemed great again, and I just wanted that to be over with. I didn't want to tell you this. How that made me feel. Because you guys are so happy now, and I just didn't want to dwell on the past, and I just wanted to keep moving forward. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And I figured to myself, well, you know, how else can I benefit? I just don't want to just benefit myself. How can I benefit the group if I were to do what I wanted to do and not actively be part of the four anymore? And I thought to myself, well, there's quite a few cults that are information gatherers, or they have been in the past. Bobby has, and quite a couple other people have, like Violet. Violet is a information gatherer, and we don't see her often. That is true, but that doesn't change what she does. And I have, and that's exactly what I've been doing. Because I find myself, you know, off by myself quite a bit now. But that's actually perfect for that, because that's the opportunity to blend in with everybody. Lean against a wall. Just listen. That's what I've been doing. A lot of it is just talk. I pick up on a couple things now and then, and I will be happy to share whatever I find that's important and pass it on. And I've done that so far. I just never really mentioned specifically that I was doing what I was doing. I just passed on the information as I got it, because I figured you would know that I had changed to that role. Because I figured we basically read each other's minds. What I was thinking, you were thinking.
I think what it comes down to me, Rachel, is I feel like I'm losing you.
Well, you're not.
But I feel like I am. And when you don't willingly put yourself out there to keep people safe, it's something that's so foreign when I think of you. Just feels like there's a different woman that's around.
I will always put myself in front of you if a bullet's thrown your way or anybody's way. It's in our family. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
So you gotta know, doesn't matter how willing we know each other, we can't read his minds.
No.
Even Ethan has told me that. Because I'll just sit there and think he should know. But you really just gotta be open and tell our motivations, because otherwise things can get misconstrued and misunderstood, and then we're in a position like we are right now.
Up until today, I've always known that you've loved me and that you would do things to help provide for me. Never once did I know the depth of that.
I never really figured I would love anybody that wasn't family, like blood family. And then I came here and I got to know you guys, you two in particular. In the last couple of days, I've realized how much I always knew I loved you guys, but I never realized how much, because maybe I'm wrong, but when you hurt, it feels like a literal dagger inside my chest. And having us at odds like that.
I understand. And I don't like it either.
Just don't want to lose what we've had.
Living this life, you very well know, has a lot of downs and a few ups. It ain't built for everybody, and it certainly ain't built easy. Everything we ever try to do for ourselves, we gotta pick and claw and scratch for. But I will say one thing. It has been an honor of mine to do it with you. You are the one person that lifted me out of my shit just by a simple hello and a hug. Do you realize that?
I thought there was something else I could do, because until I mean I figured I couldn't do enough, but
Reaper,
I think
you can.
Roslyn was the person who helped you most.
Your sense of
Not
humor.
me.
No. You did. You have no idea. Clearly. And that's fine. But I'm telling you, the way that you giggle, the way that you just make jokes, the way that you do what you do that makes you who you are is so fucking unique and special that it cannot be mimicked by anyone else in this world ever. Now, if there's a divine thing that lives up there and makes us and does that shit well with you, he could not have done better. I don't know who your parents were or are. I don't know if you have brothers or sisters, but I will say one thing. If I were ever given the opportunity to meet them, I would be sure to paint the greatest picture of you that I ever could. You have always been very special to me. You've never, ever let me down. You've been that one person that has always put themselves in front of the opposition in an effort to make sure that, for whatever reason, Reaper, that I'm okay. And you've done it unwaveringly, effortlessly, and lovingly. Every time. And I've ridden with a lot of people in my life. I've done a lot of wrong. But if there's one fucking thing that I'm proud of, if I were just to be able to name one thing, it was meeting you that day in Rhodes. And bringing you with us. Your enthusiasm, your level of loyalty and commitment, resolve, you name it. Unquestionably and undeniably on point all the time. And then even listening to you be so excited for Roslyn and I warmed my heart in a manner that will never fade. And if you don't understand how special you are, then I hope you find somebody out there that can spend every waking moment of their life making sure that you realize it every goddamn day.
Doubtful. Tried that.
You watched me slit my wife's throat. You watched me take her body. You watched me kill it. And if there's one person that I can think of that didn't deserve to find what I found afterward, it's me. And I still wonder every day why a person like myself was able to find this woman. And I think like a little piece of you probably had something to do with it. The manners to which you bless the people's lives that you interact with, Reaper, are unquestionable. And the merit it holds holds no value. There's no number big enough to equate it. But I definitely want you to know that. And you also know that I shoot from the hip a lot when it comes to important matters, right?
Yeah.
Or things that I deem as appropriate to, or important rather. Sometimes I can be wrong. Case in point. And I should have showed you the value that you deserve. You're right. But I failed you in that, and I'm sorry. I should have never questioned you in front of the others. But I just made myself look like an idiot to do it. Wasn't right, and I'm sorry for that too.
Right.
You're a massive part of my world. And if I have to be accepting of the fact that you can't be one of the four, then so be it. At least you'll be healthy. And that's all I ever wanted. I just want you to find yourself and experience the life that you have a lot to live, Reaper. And seeing you cry that night after Bourbon broke your heart did quite a number on me too. Because I don't like hearing you sad. Because you are all, you're just that warm energy that's everywhere and welcoming. But I did you wrong. And I am wholeheartedly sorry for it.
Right.
I really am.
It's alright.
It is not all right. And you shouldn't allow it to be. I don't ever want to disappoint you again.
I guess I just should have told you about wanting to be more on the intel side, but I just figured we were too alike and you already knew that. And
I'd be in a lot more trouble in life if I knew what people thought.
it's definitely just not a benefit me thing. I was trying to benefit both me and the family. Still,
Just do me a favor. Benefit you. Do things that you love to do, that make you happy, that help you grow and expand yourself in this world. Even if that means not being a part of ours.
That's not gonna happen. I don't gotta laugh. I'm not a part of y'all. Of us.
It would take you a week to figure that out, or less. Because when people
I
meet
wouldn't
you,
want to live with.
Reaper, they can't help but fall in love with you, with who you are, your energy that you have, the positivity that you bring, the way that you see the world. People like me don't see the world the way you do, Reaper. We're not blessed like that. So understand the skill that you have and how this world needs more people like you in it. God, I would give anything to see the world through your eyes and through your mind. Literally anything. For a fucking moment.
A crazy life.
Can't imagine what it looks like for you.
A crazy life.
So we good?
Yeah.
If you ain't, tell me.
No, I'm good.
The only thing I'll say is, you got something going on, you got something rattling around up there, whatever it might be, and it pertains to you and what you want out of life, please tell me.
Oh well.
And if there's reasons that you can't do things, always be open. Always be upfront. And when I shoot a peckerhead, who's going to say, see ya, when I forget?
I can always yell it from the sideline.
I sound so stupid. I'm like, stay healthy and upright, and then nothing.
I'll yell it.
And that's what I'm talking about, is you know, just without even, I don't even know, you just do these things. And you make your appearance known no matter what.
I tried so hard to have a incognito persona when I first joined, and it only worked a couple months, and then I was like, all right, well, you know, they pretty much know who I am by now, so I'm just gonna go full out.
Yeah. And I thank you for that.
Tried so hard.
You being new.
Oh.
You being you as who you are in this moment, Reaper, is the only you ever need to be.
I said to myself, I'm always gonna be the quiet one that never says anything during this bank robbery. They'll never know who I am, and then I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
Does that sound like?
Shut up. You're not wrong.
No, see, you're actually doing it right. They still don't know who you are.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Ethan.
She's talking about my
either.
ass, yeah, because I have to
you're-
fucking talk.
But
It's like me do a
Roslyn,
bank and they're not getting their way out front, and I'm doing the vault, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna
Delgado
come
will
out there and sort.
literally tack right in front of her face, and she still doesn't know who she is. That's a talent.
Yep. She's a hell of a
Don't talk
woman.
to deputies.
So earlier, Tobias Blimp came. You weren't there, but he brokered an idea that he wanted to do, and he wanted to solicit my help for it on Saturday for Yellowfish's trial. Basically, he was going to utilize 4 people, 3 including him. And when the trial was going on, he was going to barricade it with a wagon and threaten to burn the whole goddamn place down if they didn't release her. And I thought about it. I really kind of wanted to do it. But to Roslyn's point, just that's what brings this up, is I wouldn't be one of the ones who would just sit there and shut the fuck up, you know?
Also be a death wish.
It would.
It
Yep.
also would be another
So
cult.
she did what I do to people. Fuck her. I was sitting over there at Judas' grave, just having a conversation with him, trying to figure things out in my own head. She walks over. She's like, "So, should I start digging that hole?" I said, "What?" Like, you want to get it? You want to be buried there?
Fighting words.
No.
I
It's
pulled
called
anything
love.
for-
You know, yeah, that's a cult. I'm
I thought in
loving
my
words.
head as like, this bitch can't use my own shit against me. That's rude.
It's effective.
Mm-hmm. So
I
I
wouldn't-
decided that I'm not going to do it. Colts aren't going to have a thing with it. The risk is too great, and the outcome
Besides,
is
it's the
too...
cannibal who
Yeah.
want to date y'all
Yeah,
personally.
pretty awkward. But life is... It's hard being at the top of this gang. It's hard understanding or comprehending the ins and outs of everybody and all the drama that's being cast forth on this, that, and the other. It's difficult. It's really hard. Wears on me a lot. And I know Roslyn gets to see a lot of that too. And I'm so fucking thankful for you. Because you got like this magic touch that you put on things, Roslyn.
She's the butter on my bread. Wait, what?
She's the...
Pretty sure, wait, that's a line. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're so unexpected. And I thank every fucking thing I've ever known to have the love of you. To have you as my wife. To share in this life with you.
I'm trying to do what I can to take the burden from you. What
You're
little I
doing well.
can, anyway.
You both do that, actually.
This is my favorite night right now.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta show you my new favorites in the world.
Yes, you do.
You
Mhm.
got a what?
My favorite place in the world.
You got a favorite place in the world?
Yep.
I'd love to see it too.
Well, you all are gonna have to see it then.
How far is it?
Right next to the house.
No.
Oh.
Sort of.
Okay. It is a pretty sunset though tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, like maybe neighborish next door. Okay.
But I'm sorry. I really am. Well, let's go see it, shall we?
Let's go see it. Might make it when sun starts coming up. That would be really nice.
I don't know. Days seem longer all of a sudden.
I was gonna say something and it sounds so wrong.
What?
I'm not gonna say that.
No, now you have to.
I know,
No.
right?
No.
Yeah, now you
Jeez.
have to.
Absolutely not. That was bad.
Reaper.
Nope, I'm making myself forget it.
Can you write it down and give it to Ross?
Or whisper to me on the horse.
That way you ain't gotta say it.
Here, you go ahead and control, because I don't know where we're going.
Alright. On your horse.
You should ride so that you can take us there. Bullshit. I don't know. You're asking me to remember something that happened 3 minutes ago?
Like
That's
3
kinda-
minutes ago.
Yeah, my brain don't work that way.
Right,
There was
have 'em
something I was gonna
repeat.
say
Have
like
'em
10 minutes
repeat
ago
it.
and it just...
I said
And
the
what did you
days
say?
seem longer now.
No, before that, when we were standing by the cliff, I think.
No,
Was it
that
that?
was it.
Oh, okay.
How old are you again, Ross?
Did you hear her?
No.
She's...
Okay, come on.
She... Wow. Okay. She... Oh, God. Okay.
You shouldn't have let me ride the horse. I can't.
Nope.
Oh boy.
You're holding precious cargo right now. No, she... She said you seem longer.
Oh boy.
I know.
You can't say those things.
You made her.
I didn't say it.
You can't think those things.
That's too late. I already did.
When did you become this person?
For the last, like, 4
I heard
months.
your
Yeah.
voice. I heard Roslyn's voice.
Wow.
Oh, you can blame yourself. You're a terrible influence, Roslyn.
She's a great influence. Good lord. Like a magic carpet, and I can't get off on it. Wait, that sounds
Oh
wrong. Never mind.
no.
Never mind. That sounds wrong. It's
Come on,
incorrectly
Crash,
stated.
Crash, go.
Jesus Christ.
It's also getting late at night. It's also getting late at night.
I feel like I could run forever.
So- Yeah, probably not gonna be the best horse riding.
All of a
I
sudden.
mean, don't you know that's why I didn't ride my own horse? Wait, I'm confused.
What are you confused about? Where we're going?
Are we going the right way? Start.
No, we're going the wrong way.
Okay, that's what I
Actually,
thought.
no.
How do
we
you
can get
know?
there from go.
We're going the wrong way. That's what I
Because-
thought. Wait, how do we get over to that then?
You can go around towards that. Actually, I don't know.
Jesus!
Where we're going.
She doesn't know where we are.
I know where we are. Right in front of us is where you used to be able
It's
to
a
get coyote.
cruise. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a freight
exactly.
sun.
Yeah,
this
alright.
is bear
well-
area coming up, so
Okay, alright. Well, we'll turn around because we're gonna go
Oh
this
my
way.
God.
Alright, here we go. Alright. We're gonna go this way. No, it's a way to run. I just didn't know which direction to go. Dark, like super dark. This is your chance, Roslyn. You missed it. You could have said you're super dark. I said
What?
that. It
Why
would've
would I
been
say
perfect.
that?
It would have been perfect. Then I would have gone. All right, we're gonna go the roundabout way. Great.
Wouldn't be the right choice if it wasn't the roundabout way.
Look, we're almost there. You can see it. Okay, we're not coming. keep alive.
Seem to have lost bonding with my horse.
Oh no. Did you see a snake or something?
Nope.
A bear?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
He just thinks you're an asshole.